So the fairy tale reinforcements have arrived, but at a cost. It seems like we won't be having Laxus for much. So getting straight into the whole thing about Sereno, we get to see like Warren and the other guys just reacted like, go, holy shit, look what just happened to Serena, and just Acnologia just walked off like it was nothing. And I like, you saw Jacob, he was getting those gloves ready, he was ready to go in, and he's just like, no, like, I loved how he was just like, no, we ain't doing this right now. We can't deal with Acnologia. Only someone like Xerath can deal with him with the fairy heart. And you know what they do? They're just like, yeah, we've got to hurry to the fairy tale and all that and offer the heart to the majesty. It's like, yeah, by the way, bye-bye, Serena. Like, it's weird. Like, like a lot of people have been saying about that. It's like from like the swatters and stuff like that. It's like, oh, that he is actually dead, like stuff. Like, there's not anything. They don't just say, oh, he's dead. It's just like, we can't do much anyway. I mean, we still don't know. Maybe he does have some regenerative like properties into him. Like, until we see a confirmation like of this arc ending and he doesn't appear one bit, and there was kind of a lot of build up to him. I think there is. Who knows? Maybe in like Ward or something like that might feel a little bit of kindness, and he's like, I actually do want to save this guy. He's like, that's just the kind of person that I am. I want to save him. Like, meanwhile, we see a little bit of an update on Natsu. Yeah, he's not doing fresh at all. He's still unconscious, and, you know, Bixlow and Evergreen, like, are still pretty down. Ichi is still out of action. The only ones that's kind of still there is, like, Freed. And, like, well, we get to see a little bit of, like, between, like, with Urza, like, Gray, Judy, and all them, and it's just like, oh, yeah, well, like, what's going on and everything for, like, with them. It's, like, it's nice that they had a little bit of comedy, like, with Judy offering this big snuggle, like, it's like, oh, this to you, me, like, great, and all that. We can say, he's like, I'm not fucking sleeping in that, you can fuck right off. And here's the thing that a lot of people are saying with Laxus, and I'm kind of glad that they added this into, like, the actual anime. They didn't actually cover this when he actually had a fight during the Tartarus arc and all that. He had a rematch with Tempestar. I actually really enjoyed that they did that. And this is one thing that he's really suffering about is, like, you know, he's really breathing really hard, he's sweating, he's in a lot of pain, and he's just, like, Gray approaches him saying, like, how long have you been out for? Like, how long has this been happening to you? Ever since that, like, battle from, like, a year ago and all that, you took those magical particles, and he's like, yo, don't flap your fucking lips about this, kid, and all that. It's no big deal. It just does this so, like, once in a while. Like, I ain't dying until this is all over. Like, watch me as I protect, like, the guild, like that. Watch me as I wreck these motherfuckers. So, that could be hinting right there that, you know, like, potential Laxus might die or something like that. Or either that or he's going to be very depowered compared to, like, the other characters that we've been seeing, because Laxus, for, you know, he's been a fucking powerhouse from the start of the series. Like, he's been able to take down people like Jura and stuff like that in the series. So definitely they're gonna, like, I think this is a, like, Hiro's way of kind of depowering him a little bit by saying, like, he's going to be struggling in the next fight that he's going to be happening, and it could also, but it could be a potential death flag and all that. It could be a potential death flag to, like, have some, like, shit going on, like, and still, even, like, I'm kind of concerned about his health, because what it said, like, at the end of the chapter, oh, by the way, like, shame Laxus couldn't, like, hold out that long. And not to mention as well, we got to see Gargiel and Levy, more of their moments together, like, where, like, you saw, like, Gargiel just, like, wandering in the distance like that, and he was just like, I kind of appreciate, like, Levy kind of come out and said this and saying, you know, I had a feeling we won't be making it back to the guild, I'm pretty weak and all that, like, you guys are strong and all that, and it's like, I really like that just Gargiel, of course, like, the swag master, just puts all these pillars and everything. He's like, I ain't gonna arrest you for complaining, you know, and he's like, and lock you up in guild's prison, that's the show and all that. It's like, definitely this little relationship that they got, and I like that Panther Lee was like looking at him going, you sly bastard. He's like, go on son, get some, you know, do it for me, do it for Panther. And then we finally begin the next day of the war. You get to see Kagura and all of her people going against Dimaria and War. And I got to say, like, even Shelly are going on. I like Dimaria's, like, trying to take a new target. It's like, yeah, I think I'll have Sherry this day. And, yeah, just immediately just taking them clothes off. And fucking Wendy with the assist coming in, kicking her straight in the boot in Dragon Force mode. I was gonna say, that's really fucking, like, Wendy definitely has improved a hell of a lot more than what she was. Like, ever since, like, I'd like to say Tenrojima, like, right about that part, not even that, I'd say, like, Grand Magic again, she started growing a little bit, but then definitely it was when Tartarus arc, that's when she started really growing a lot. I actually like that she's now going straight into battle now. Like, she kicked the fucking Dimaria in the face. That's some appreciation. Now that does beg the question, are we actually going to be having a Shelia and Wendy versus Dimaria? Because we did see, like, Urza as well, like, backing up Kagura, so we might be able to see a lot of them going in. We saw, you know, like, Gray and Julia, they're backing up Leon, so they've got that. Like, not to mention as well, you get to see Laxus taking on Wall himself, and I gotta say, that badass panel when he's just, like, looking around, like, other scenery, and he just punches him to the ground with the back of his fist, and he's just like, and it was like, it was you that hurt him, didn't it? Like, just, you know what fucking Wall does and all that? He just grabs the fucking, just like, the electricity out of his hand, and he just, like, slapped him shit like that. I was like, okay, and becoming, like, the next chapter's be called Laxus versus Wall. Yeah, we're gonna get an exciting chapter. A lot of the time, and I have noticed as well, is like with some of these chapters when it says that, like, you know, Laxus versus Wall, Natsu versus, like, Rogue or something like that, we do normally see that shit, like, fight end a lot of the time if it just entirely focuses on it. But, you know, I think we're going to get a majority of the fight in this one. I think this is probably going to be like a 2, maybe 3 chapter fight. Like, people have to remember that, like, fairy tale fights aren't exactly long if they're entirely focused on them. Like, so, you know, sometimes we could get a 2 to 3 chapter fight and all that. Like, some of us, like to have, like, a whole month dedicated to them. Like, that's definitely my opinion. I think, like, a fight like this should have, like, a whole month dedicated to them like that. About 3 chapters as well. But overall, like, I thought this was a good chapter, like, nothing too much groundbreaking apart from the whole theory, like, which I will go into later on. That's definitely something I want to cover in a fairy tale discussion, is this Laxus versus Wall fight. We'll see where this is going, because there's a lot to talk about that, and, like, I still got to wrap a few of the things around my head, what I exactly want to say about it, but overall, I am excited for this fight. It does look really cool, but there is that concern about Laxus, whether or not he will actually die or he will take that L because of that. Is he going to have someone to have, like, help him, like, in some way there? And not to mention as well, we still got to see, like, Gargiel and all them, Myriad, like, who are they going to be having a fight with, you know? Like, not to mention as well, we still got the concern of Jacob. Like, I still think the Serena thing's still out there. I still think he is going to come back. We didn't see all the parts that he has, like, for the Dragon Lacrimas. Not to mention as well, there wasn't just saying, oh, he's dead. They just, like, left him for dead. That's like, that's some comrades right there. It's like, like August and just Jacob just leave. He's done. Like, yeah, let's go on. Let's move on to Fairy Tail. And that's the question as well. Is like, how are we gonna take on Jacob and August when, like, everyone, like, at the guild right now is pretty, like, you got Lucy there right now, but can she take on Jacob or August? Hell the fuck no. You got Makarov there, but it's like, can he really take 2 of them on by himself? Like, he's going to need some reinforcements. And what a cool thing that might be actually happening is like, oh, let's get all the guild masters, like, try and, like, protect Magnogula. That would be kind of cool if they actually did that. But we'd have to wait and see. I think this is a good chapter, though. Like, not too much. Like, I did appreciate the Dimaria boot, and I like the setup of the fight between Laxus and War and that. I think this was a 7.5 out of 10 chapter. Really didn't enjoy. Not anything too major in this one. But, you know, I think they're all right if they have concerns for this battle, and that's right to feel that way, because, you know, sometimes the last kind of fight that we did have against one of the Spriggans, like, especially with what we had with RGL, people were very mixed on that fight. So, you know, let's hope that this one's a good one. So that's all for me. I was thanking you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take me out!